My brother convinced my dying father to change the will. He got everything. I got a handshake. But the house had secrets he didn't know about. Part 1. When my father got sick, I moved back home to take care of him. 3 years of doctor appointments, medication schedules, middle-of-the-night emergencies. My brother Marcus visited twice, both times around Christmas, both times with his hand out. 2 weeks before my father passed, Marcus flew in alone, spent 4 days in the house. I thought he was finally stepping up. I thought wrong. After the funeral, the family lawyer read the will. The house, the savings, the investments, all of it, had been redirected to Marcus in an amendment signed just 8 days before Dad died. I got a small cash sum and a line that said my father was grateful for my care. Grateful. Like I was the help. I was devastated, but I didn't contest it immediately. My father's signature was on the document. It looked legitimate. Marcus moved into the house within the month, sold Dad's car, changed the locks. But something nagged at me. Dad had always been meticulous. He kept physical copies of everything, every letter, every legal document, every receipt since 1987. He had a filing cabinet in the basement that Marcus didn't even know existed because Marcus had never spent enough time in that house to learn its corners. I asked Marcus if I could collect some personal items. He gave me 1 hour. I went straight to the basement. The filing cabinet was untouched. Inside, I found Dad's personal journal from his final months and a handwritten letter addressed to me dated 2 days before the amendment was signed. Part 2. My brother convinced my dying father to change the will. He got everything. I got a handshake. But the house had secrets he didn't know about. The letter was heartbreaking and clarifying at the same time. Dad wrote that Marcus had told him I was planning to put him in a nursing home, that I had already spoken to facilities, that I didn't want the burden anymore. Every word was a lie Marcus had planted in a sick, frightened old man's ear. Dad had changed the will, believing he was protecting himself from me. But the letter showed he had doubts. He wrote, "I hope I am not making a mistake. I hope Marcus is telling the truth." He wasn't. I took the letter and the journal to a probate attorney. We filed a challenge on the grounds of undue influence and fraud. The process took 14 months. The court ruled in my favor. Marcus had to return the property and account for all assets he had liquidated. During the proceedings, it came out that he had financial debts he had been trying to solve. My inheritance was his exit plan. The judge's words were measured but clear. The amendment had been obtained through deliberate manipulation of a vulnerable person. It was set aside in full. I moved back into my father's house. The filing cabinet is still in the basement. I kept the letter. I read it sometimes when I need to remember why patience matters more than panic. Greed always leaves a trail. And love, real love, the kind that shows up at 3 a.m. and stays through the hard years, that leaves a trail too. If you're in a situation where someone is rewriting your story without your permission, document everything. The truth is slower than a lie, but it has better endurance. Like and follow if this story moved you. These are the ones that remind us karma doesn't forget.